The real reason Johnny Depp was fired from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hello. Do you know which way is the hospital?
Yeah, sure. I think it's that way.
Okay, thank you very much.
But before we begin, we hope you guys stay until the end as you won't want to miss out on what we have to show you in today's video. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel, click that notification bell to be notified of any future videos, and comment Johnny Depp to be entered into our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Dead Man's Role. At the time, with rumors rapidly spreading over Disney's decision to reboot the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, in late of October 2018, the film studio received a variety of reviews. However, with the addition of Deadpool writers Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, along with the original scriptwriter from the first pirate movies, Stuart Beattie, fans became optimistic. What caught so many off guard, though, was the studio's rumored decision to have Johnny Depp walk the plank from his role as Captain Jack Sparrow. Finally, Stuart Beattie confirmed this decision in late October in an interview with Daily Mail TV by saying, "I think he's had a great run. Obviously, he made that character his own, and it's become the character he's most famous for now. I think Jack Sparrow will be his legacy. It's the only character he's played 5 times. It's the character he dresses up in to visit children in hospitals, and it's what he'll be remembered for." From the creation of Jack Sparrow to Depp's problem with the law, drugs and alcohol, to marital issues and Hollywood blunders, here is why we believe Johnny Depp was fired from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Looky here, boys. A lost bud. A lost bird that never learned to fly.
Depp recreated Sparrow. What Disney originally had in mind for Jack Sparrow was a more suave and daring romantic character. You know, someone Hugh Jackman-like? Well, for 2003 at least. However, when Jackman wasn't available for the role, Sparrow's future fell into the destined arms of Johnny Depp, who had a completely different idea of what the character should be like. And for the most part, he got what he wanted. A dirty, deadbeat drunk with gold teeth. They drew the line with Sparrow being without a nose. Considering how the studio thought they were getting a smiling washbuckler, it took a lot of convincing. And we're certain that Disney executives were less than thrilled by the idea. But Depp's vision is what we've come to know and love. And without it, the 5 pirate films likely would have not earned their $4.5 billion. Still, we have to wonder if that's the reason for Depp's departure from the franchise.
You know, I'm strong, smart. I'm not a victim.
Haven't you heard about the divorce? They say it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Though from an outsider's perspective, Heard and Depp's situation was anything but merry. For those unfamiliar, Johnny Depp and actress Amber Heard's history goes way back to the first time they met in 2011, while on the set of Rum Diary. And for the following years, it's safe to assume that they kept on seeing more of each other up until they married in February of 2015. Hardly a year later, however, in May of 2016, Heard filed for a divorce, which was very unfortunate timing given the very recent passing of Depp's mother. Mere days later, a sudden restraining order was filed against Depp following the private leak of several photos presenting a badly bruised Amber Heard. And despite the restraining order being dropped several months later, by then Depp's reputation had already been tarnished. But more on that later. As for the former couple's lengthy divorce court battle, everything was finalized by January of 2018, with Heard earning a $7 million settlement as part of an NDA to not speak publicly about their separation.
Troubling past
Right.
of addiction with alcohol. He had domestic violence, restraining orders just in May by his ex-wife.
DNA. In numerous interviews, Depp has admitted to smoking since a young age, although he's grown somewhat of a reputation around Hollywood as an extravagant wine and liquor connoisseur. Believe it or not, the Pirates of the Caribbean actor equally matches his character on the big scene as a drunk, by supposedly spending more than $30,000 a month on just rare imported wines. It didn't exactly help Depp's case either when he bragged in an interview on Rolling Stone that it was far more. What's more is that the actor's drinking habit has been well known to stifle his professional and personal life. In 2016, Depp's newly ex-wife, Amber Heard, spoke to Telegraph about his problematic drug and alcohol binges, saying that he can be, quote, irrational, delusional, and aggressive. Johnny's drinking dates much further back than this, however, as Depp has once admitted to abusing alcohol during the filming of 1993's What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which stalled production by a couple weeks. And most recently, Depp's drinking took a toll on filming 2017's Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, due to his excessive drinking and constant lateness.
It's you.
Depp's deep pockets. For nearly a decade, Johnny Depp was rated one of Hollywood's most overpaid actors, even topping the 2015 and 2016 lists at number 1. Coupled with the personal troubles of his divorce and financial troubles involving his management team, these recent events have clearly taken a toll on his work efforts. Along with several of Depp's most recent films not performing well with critics, they haven't really bagged much dough to make up for the actor's high cost. Namely, 2016's Alice Through the Looking Glass was a major flop at the box office, grossing a mere $77 million nationwide compared to its 2010 predecessor's $334 million. For the sequel alone, Disney estimated a net loss of over $70 million. And we can bet that Depp took a large chunk out of that. Other disaster flicks of Johnny Depp's include Transcendence, which saw a pitiful $23 million to its $100 million budget, and Mordecai, which grossed under $8 million domestically to its $60 million budget. When it comes down to brass tacks, Depp's 3 most recent movies have earned a tragic $2.80 for every dollar spent. So neither we nor Disney can really see the actor as a feasible investment given his 8-figure cut.
Nationalization. I am afraid that your funds are being appropriated by the Panamanian government.
Financial woes. With an estimated $700 million in career earnings from his first scenes in 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street to his appearance in 2018's Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, it's difficult to ever imagine him and his family, and even their future children, ever having money problems, even with Depp's fast declining net worth, which, if you're curious, dropped from $400 million in May of 2016 to less than $200 million in 2018. According to Celebrity Net Worth, like anyone else, you might be asking, how in the world could Depp drop so low? According to Depp's former business managers, the management group, TMG, the actor had acquired a luxurious lifestyle like no other, from owning over $75 million worth of property worldwide, which he barely visits, to the $5 million it costed to shoot Hunter S. Thompson's ashes from a cannon, to 45 luxury cars, and the $18 million 150-foot yacht that he was advised to finally sell in 2017. Yeah. Sounds pretty exuberant to me. Oh yeah, and that doesn't even include the $150,000 spent per month on personal staff and security, $200,000 a month on air travel, and the $30,000 plus on rare imported wines. Johnny Depp, on the other hand, had a different perspective, claiming that TMG failed to properly file his tax forms, indebted him over $40 million, and paid out unauthorized loans. Depp initially sued TMG for $25 million, leading them to countersue, though in July of 2018, the two came to an undisclosed mutual settlement.
Going somewhere?
Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No, we are not. Yes. No. Yes.
Shut up!
Terrible movies. It hurts to say this, but Johnny Depp has been on a serious rotten streak when it comes to movies within the past 8 years. Honestly, just take a look at his profile on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not exactly satisfying to look at. Completely disregarding how well his films did at the box office, review-wise, high-profile flicks like The Long Ranger earned a mere 36% approval rating, whereas Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales received a painfully low 29%. Meanwhile, others like Transcendence earned 20%, while Mordecai was left at a rotten 12% rating. See where we're going with this? It's as if his high-profile name wasn't bringing enough revenue for the production companies. Not even his fading talent can salvage a decent film.
Do you think you can hold me?
Can he turn himself around? Back on the domestic abuse allegations, first brought on, but later dismissed by Amber Heard during the couple's divorce. As a result, the film studios, production companies, and especially acclaimed writer J.K. Rowling have received heavy amounts of criticism from various activist groups for working with Johnny Depp in recent years. In the wake of Depp's newest projects, 2018's Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, Rowling had defended her decision to cast the actor time and time again, saying, "The filmmakers and I are not only comfortable with sticking with their original casting, but are genuinely happy to have Johnny playing a major character in the movies." As you may or may not know, Depp will be playing the role of Grindelwald, the character and main antagonist of the second installment of the Fantastic Beasts franchise. And with 3 more sequels already planned for 2020, 2022, and 2024, it's definitely a possibility that the Fantastic Beasts franchise could be Depp's new power project, as a way to revive himself from the ashes and replace what was once the Pirates of the Caribbeans. Especially considering the box office success of 2016's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which garnered more than $810 million worldwide. We're still hoping that Depp can rebuild himself as an actor that he once was, this time with a new and fresh series under his name. And with that said, that concludes what essentially led Johnny Depp to walking the plank on the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Feel free to comment down below what you thought about today's video, and maybe leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to see more film-focused videos similar to this one in the near future. And have yourselves an excellent day.